Hey, hi again, boys and girls. I hope that you're really enjoying creating your third grade memory book. So, today we're going to work on slide 6 and 7. On slide 6, we're going to spend a little bit of time reflecting on our e learning time. So, e learning is just another word for online learning or remote learning. It's during the time that we have been spending because of COVID-19. So, we've been working online. So, this is a time in your life that you will never ever forget. And someday you'll look back on it and you'll tell your own kids about this, and you and your friends will talk about what your experiences were like. So, it would be good for you to share a little bit so that you can look back on this someday. So, in each box, you're going to write something and answer each question. Remember to write in complete sentences and be thoughtful about what you want to say. Take some time, consider writing a couple sentences. So, what did you like? You know, as much as I would never want to have to keep doing this for too long, we always have to look for the positives. So, you may have liked the fact that you could work at your own pace and complete your work when you wanted to complete it. Maybe you're a morning person and you like to get everything done really early and then have the rest of the day to relax or play. Maybe you're not. Maybe you like the evenings and so you really liked having the time to just work whenever you wanted to. Um, Maybe you liked having videos that you could use to learn from because then you could pause them and go back if you were stuck on something. So just think about what parts of this you liked and share them in that first box. In the next box, what did you not like? Of course, there's lots of things that I haven't really liked about this. I haven't gotten to see all of your faces each day in the classroom and actually get to interact with you all day and teach you in person and have conversations with you, and do all of the fun activities that we would normally get to do at school, especially at the end of the year. So feel free to add what you did not enjoy about this. How did you feel about COVID-19? So, you know, there's probably so much going on. I'm sure you've heard so many different things in the news, and I'm sure your families have talked a little bit about it. And it's helpful to just get your feelings out about it and how you've been feeling about the whole thing, just so you can look back later. And then, how did you spend your days? So, when you were not learning or doing your schoolwork, what else did you do during this time? How was it different from what you would have normally been doing if so many things had not been shut down? So that'll be an interesting thing to look back on later as well. Um, then the next page you're going to work on today is your top 10. So I want you to try to think about the things that we have done together this year. And those could be things that I did with you before I went on maternity leave. And those could also be things that you did with Miss Ranny when I left and she took over. And I want you to see if you can come up with 10 activities and memories that you remember from the year that you really enjoyed. You could think of morning meeting activities that we did together that you had fun with. You could think of things that we learned about in the classroom or books that we read together. You may think of some things that you did with your friends at recess or at lunch. Anything at all. It could have been holiday parties that we had together. Maybe you enjoyed doing number talks each day or multiple times a week. So, this does not have to be written in complete sentences. You can just make a list. You may need to write in a complete sentence to explain some of them, but you do not have to. All right, tomorrow will be the last page that you need to complete. Have fun.